All right, so my name is Stacey Hewen.
My name is Nathaniel Gatza.
And we're going to be bringing Knockout versus Chaos. So Knockout, formerly Broad Squad, did really well at last year's provincials. And they've really just burst onto the scene. Katie Brady, their star player, taking up the right guard position. Interesting choice.
I think it's an excellent move for her. Usually she's on the left, but this is a nice switch to see.
I would agree that she should be in the guard position. She is devastating in catching ability. She throws rockets, but I haven't seen her really provide protection.
As long as she's getting those fakes in, that's a very key point with being on the guards, making sure that you make the other team think what that you're going to throw.
Yeah, so Chaos team formed there, I believe, another baby of Teza Antoine, formerly of Vixen Collective, a team that disbanded after last season. There you go. See,
well,
Brady there. With a double off of Beckus. O'Hara taking up the left guard position against Brady now.
Knockout down to one. Oh, no, they got two balls here.
Katie Brady really like the new star player to join the competitive community this season. That hit that got taken, I just feel like that guard shouldn't have been free to make that cross-court shot.
No, a nice. Usually when someone takes that shot, you want to do a nice straight counter on them.
An
excellent catch, double catch, one from each team.
Bethany Brown with a beautiful catch right at the line, leaving just Jenna McDonald and Robin Carlson.
Nicole, Bethany, and Katie on Knockout.
There we go. So we've got Mravik in the left. Goes slightly wide. Shala passes the ball off to O'Hara. What we might call a money ball play. You want to explain a money ball play?
The money ball play, it's when one team has just the one ball and they put it in the middle to kind of like create that pressure, try and draw in the ball. Sometimes they'll even take that shot because they won't see it coming.
Right. And McDonald there taking a throw, and I didn't see who connected on Mravik there. But
I think it was McDonald.
Yep, so now we have Ashley Jasper taking up the left guard position with Brady in the right guard position this time, which leads me to believe that they're not actually playing Brady to a specific guard position. They're making sure she lines up against specific players.
Yep, which is a very smart move. Got the tip there, bounced into the toes. Very good shot.
So there's two different ways to play your team. You either play against a specific position, you put players in a certain spot, and you see how they fare, or you play players against certain players that you know that they can do well against, and if they're ones that they're not doing well against, you move them out. So I don't know if she's moved to right guard because they want her facing off against Antoine, or if they just didn't want her facing off against McDonald.
It's going to be a tough one to say, but we have another 15 minutes to find out.
Brady with a greedy shot there, but you see how much force she put behind that.
Just missed the
right into the team huddle.
Good job on Chaos having their eyes open, watching for that.
In that position, though, if you see somebody taking a shot at the huddle, one of the guards, the one on the side of the player that's taking the shot, should break off and challenge that player so that the players can then huddle with
and not get a second shot off.
You should actually be breaking off before they take that shot. The moment it looks like somebody has to break off and engage.
Getting that pressure on them so that they don't have the opportunity to take that shot.
Brady and Jasper talking it out. Jasper with a very convincing fake on O'Hara.
Just missing the back of Antoine.
Beckus taking up the left guard position now. Becca's a strong player, but who struggles a bit with her attitude on the court. She can get in her own head very quickly if she gets frustrated. Let's see if she's done any work on that and if she's able to perform this tournament. And
nice tip by Jasper.
Right on the bottom of O'Hara's feet.
Nice
she didn't hop high enough. She didn't really commit to that jump. It was just a little hop.
Nice pressure following up the throw there by Dick.
So in league, I noticed Chaos did all right, but I'm actually seeing a much better performance from them today already.
There's a lot more team coercion. Their timing is a lot more.
I think you mean cohesion.
Working together.
Cohesion, my friend.
Cohesion.
Coercion means they've forced somebody to do something.
Apologize.
team coercion. Winner, you die. Hey, Katie, we have your children.
Oh, double throw there.
Dirty block from Jasper.
Yeah.
When we
Charlotte
say dirty
gets the
block,
hit.
that just means that they missed the block, right? That they hit the ball but still hit their body.
Exactly.
Brady left alone. Can she solo this team? Hard hit
One
on
hit
Dick.
there. Counter miss. Oh!
Does that count?
That was close. Dave's touch. They're calling it a touch the ground. So.
Gotta not eat our microphones. I'm bad for that. So leaving just Brady now against Shala and Beckus.
Gets the block off. Oh! Beckus gets the counter and takes the head.
Yep. So like I said, Beckus is a strong player, and Brady's hoodie is off. She was shaking a little, taking that thing. You can tell a little bit of a fire under her. Celine Cote lining up to run. Cote definitely one of the fastest runners in the city.
Got a little false start here. 1-1.
So for anybody wondering why that wasn't deemed a catch, it's because before Antoine had control of the ball touched ground, making it dead.
A lot of pressure there from
I do believe
Antoine.
I believe the ref made the right call on that one.
It was
from my vantage
very
point.
close, but yes, I would agree with that. Here we got a double throw here.
Now you're going to see with a team like Chaos, they're going to, and they've got O'Reilly on the court now.
Very good.
Natasha O'Reilly, who was on 7 Deadly Sins last year, a team you may recognize as teammates this year. Brady hitting Beckus. A lot of teams focus too hard on the players that they're concerned about instead of taking the shots that they have.
Agreed.
So as long as Chaos doesn't start focusing too hard on Brady just because she took out 3 players last round.
Well, if you notice, excellent counter there by O'Hare.
Hey, Ben.
Agreed. Cote taking up the right guard position.
Sometimes it's good to be getting all the players down because in the last match we saw that knockout had them down 4-1, and when you have a 4-1 odds, it's a lot harder to make sure that you clinch that win, even for an all-star player.
Totally. And Duchamp taking left guard position now. She can be a little bit loose. We'll see if that pays off for her today or if she reels it in.
Good movement there by Jasper to dodge the throw.
Jasper looking for some direction. Chaos on the offensive. O'Hara takes a shot, lifts Duchamp's shoulder.
Knockout with 4 balls now, getting ready for the press. And a couple of counters here. Chaos making a double hit.
Yeah, and Brown was out of position there. Should have been looking for the team catch, but she was up there being aggressive. Doesn't necessarily mean that was the wrong play in the moment or that...
Brown is a very hard player to hit. This could be a while.
She also has very strong catching ability.
Absolutely.
Her accuracy leaves little something to be desired.
Excellent block.
But nobody can argue her athleticism. I think she's just a little squirrely. Like if you notice her actions are just like a little jumpy.
Absolutely.
Right? And that's fine when you're on the defensive, but when you're on the offensive, your arm needs to be in a position and lined up.
Yeah.
Flirting with the back line.
Yeah,
there.
getting a little close there. But still managing to dodge. That's 8 shots she's dodged in a row now. Still has 4 balls.
Turfs that one.
And we got the nick from Antoine.
Teza Antoine is a very interesting player to watch because her blocking ability is phenomenal. She has solid accuracy, but she is a very planted player, so oftentimes the performance won't look as impressive as the way other players make it look, but she gets the results.
We got the coach on the
without
court.
wasted energy. I was actually discussing that with Clarence Alfaro of Monstars the other day, and he was mentioning that it's not just about conditioning and fitness. And a nice one, Duchamp off the line. He's also mentioning that you're trying to preserve energy by reducing unnecessary movements, and I think that Antoine really has that philosophy down. Look at her there challenging Jasper and then getting back real quick.
The double throw on McDonald there gets her out off the top of her hair.
So Antoine and Jasper demonstrating the way guards are supposed to be protecting their teams, locking down the players with balls on the other side so that your team is free to make their play. Carlson cutting off the lanes there very nicely.
Oh,
O'Reilly
that was
trading for
perfect
Boone.
counter.
From Ravic.
Well, as soon as Robin was taken out, sorry, that's
Nicole Moravec.
Nicole Moravec. She took the perfect counter, and there was literally less than half a second when she took the shot to get the hit.
Right. That means that she was winding up the moment that she realized the other player was committing to the throw. So that's why it's important to have convincing fakes, and you see the way that she's doing that. Like, Jasper took the right counter on Dick, but didn't connect, and then Antoine punished.
A little bit high there on the throw. Knockout with 4 throws.
Shala with one good block and one lucky block.
Yeah.
She was just lucky that the ball was in the correct position for the cross-court shot.
Oh,
beautiful
very
hit on
aggressive. Nicely done.
Moravec with a very accurate throw. Actually, I think she's the only left-handed female player in this tournament that I'm aware of.
To my knowledge, yes, I would agree. Unless there's someone on a team that we are unaware of at the moment, but
I can't think of any other lefties at the competitive level in dodgeball for women right now.
oh,
Look at that. That looked like it was a hit on
counter.
Dick. She's looking for indication as to whether or not that was a hit.
Was close. Could have been the tip the floor and then up, but it was very close.
At that point, it's just the referee's call.
Yeah. Nice dodging by Antoine.
Yeah.
But there was nice synchronization for knockout on their throws. It was perfectly in sync.
Teza Antoine, who went for a pre-tournament pedicure today.
Gotta make sure those nails are looking good. Don't want to rip the balls.
You know what? Feel good, perform good.
Yeah. It's motto of dodgeball now.
Yeah, looking good, feeling good, doing good. And if you look at the way Chaos is performing, I would say going into this match, just based on past performances, Knockout would have been the favorites. Now we have Bamforth, who's really a defensive player, somebody you'd want to put in to waste time. You're up like 2 or 3 points in a round robin.
Yeah.
You play your players like Bamforth and Cote, who take 2 or 3 minutes apiece to knock out.
Brown's another one who is also someone who can take a long time to hit off all the court with her dodging ability.
I have never seen Janice do that before. She dropped the ball and looked for a catch.
It's a very bold move.
She needs to get her wrist into her throws.
Yeah.
Wrist and elbow. She seems to be throwing entirely with her shoulder.
She doesn't jump too much, but she drops a lot.
And got hit on the hair.
Oh, there you go.
So Janice Bamforth, whose fitness and athletic ability comes from mountain climbing.
Yes, yeah.
She is built like a climber. Look at her. She is tiny and just like muscle.
If you ever see her post where she's bouldering, but it's like on an angle, it's extremely impressive to watch her climb that like a mountain goat.
There is somebody who must just be totally comfortable with chalk. I get full body nopes if I have chalk on my hands. Liquid chalk I can handle, but like powdered chalk, I just die inside. Oh, the hit on O'Hara was beautiful. Brady, I can't tell if that's just her game face, but she really looks like she wants to make something happen, and that's when mistakes happen, right? If you feel like you're underperforming and you start taking shots you shouldn't have because you're trying to make up for the hits you feel like you should have made. Ooh, look at those.
A lot of counters. Something I'm noticing for both teams, which is very nice to see, is the counters are spot on. They're watching their opponents. As soon as they take their shots, the other person is responding in kind, and they're both getting hits on both sides. It's a very even, close match.
So you might remember 2 years ago, the women's game was very slow and methodical. And then last year, it just burst into a much more exciting, fast-paced game. But if you've noticed, they've kept the pace up while also keeping these strategies down. Both these teams really playing an excellent game. Ravic taking the trade on O'Reilly. Right idea.
Another nick on the hair. Knockout making a comeback here. We got 2 against 1. And
but this is where Beckus shines. Beckus, who has Nationals experience from 2017 and 2018, was injured for 2019.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate circumstance shortly before provincials. Excellent counter by Duchamp.
So like I said before, Duchamp, a player who's known for being loose, has really dialed it in for this matchup. I don't see her taking those loose shots today.
On that note, last year I thought she did excellent in her guard position and was one of the key factors to knock out getting bronze medal.
Yes, so it's a real delicate balance, right? When you start performing, you start taking more shots. The more shots that you're making, the more shots you can take, right?
Exactly.
But once you stop making those shots, you have to stop taking them.
Yeah, and you have to dial it in and then reset. Take some time, maybe switch it up.
When I say making the shots, I mean like actually getting the hit.
Getting the hit, exactly.
Now, when I say taking the shots, I just mean throwing in general.
Yeah.
Brady again in that right guard position. I wonder. Oh no, she was in right guard on this side
She
before.
was.
Sorry, I thought she was on left for one. So I don't think they've actually swapped her out of a position. But see the way she's holding the ball, you should be faking on the way
I'm sorry,
back
no,
there.
3-2. No, 3-2 for the.
Turn it off when you. And Shala there, just coming back to the line. We have knockout on the offensive. Jasper really selling that fake.
Very close.
Antoine taking middle position.
Oh, here it comes. Oh,
Ball.
and we got the catch.
You notice Boone basically hugging Rauvik to keep her from falling out.
Shala, that was the right move for Shala. She saw the shot being taken and she countered perfectly. Just a bad bounce going straight up, and they were ready for it.
Absolutely. Kayla Shala, who's been on the dodgeball scene for a while, played on a lot of competitive teams. Oh, and look at that hit on Boone.
O'Hare takes a nice counter on Brady there. We got 5 versus 4 here in favor of Chaos with 2 minutes remaining. Chaos having a lead, 3-2. I didn't see what
knockout with Jasper, Brown, and Rauvik left. I really think they should move Jasper back into the guard position. Brown with the correct.
Oh, a double hit there. Antoine just missing the rebound on the catch.
Knockout bringing it back.
3-3 for players
Neither
remaining.
team here with their all-star lineup, but I think the difference here is that Chaos, they all seem to be performing to a similar measure. No player seems to be significantly stronger or weaker than another player, whereas Knockout definitely has some stars.
The teamwork on both sides is very impressive.
Yes.
It's very nice to see.
I think actually having a star player can be both a blessing and a curse. It can be a blessing in that other teams sometimes focus too much on them and forget anybody else on your team has talent.
Oh,
look at that trade there.
Yeah.
For Brown, I would say that's a favorable trade for Knockout, leaving Rauvik and Jasper.
Well, especially considering they have 1 minute to, if Knockout has to win this to tie the game.
Yep. Otherwise, that shot from McDonald almost might have been better to just kill the timer. Keep a ball in hand and just run it out.
No. Nice shot by Mocker. Oh, and the tip down to 1-1.
O'Hara got greedy, but she has to.
Oh.
And she's rushing for it. Rauvik's reloaded though. O'Hara thinks better. She's got to last for 35 seconds, and Rauvik has to hit her.
O'Hara's got block there. Take the one. It takes the hit, and they tie it up with 27 seconds
left.
left.
Less than 30 seconds on the clock. That's it. That's going to be a tie game. Knockout, Chaos tying it up.
That was an excellent finish there by Knockout to get those players back, regroup, and get the tie.
As the way it should have been. Those teams are very evenly matched. They both played very disciplined games despite playing a very fast-paced game. Honestly, I don't think we saw a game played that well at all in the men's tournament.
I don't think so either.
No.
That was a very tight game and very well played, aggressive on both sides, but also being defensive. It was just an all-around well-balanced game.
The moment a play was supposed to happen or a counter needed to be taken, it was, and that's what cascaded into the other counters. Just what an exciting game. This is going to be a great VOD to play back later on. So coming up next, I'm going to be handing my microphone off to Marco Blanzia. Nathaniel Gatza and him will be bringing the next game. Do we know who we have on deck?
Well, 2020 Women's Provincials is going to be an exciting one here. We've got a lot of more Queen Bees Team H.
Oh, this is going to be a great game. Team H definitely the favorites going into this one.
Absolutely.
I just want to quickly send a shout out as we've found out about them last night. Our men's A team was finally announced. The Red River Rebellion, probably the strongest team we've ever fielded at a national tournament. I think we've got a lot to look forward to. I can't wait to see who the A team is this year and to see who they pick up from the rest of the lineup for women's.
Oh, for women's, yes.
Yes, well, we know who the A team is for men's. I'm just saying,
like,
it'll be exciting to see. We also have those Manitoba United shirts that we are doing as a fundraiser right now.
Which I happen to be wearing at the moment. Quite enjoy it.
It's exciting to see all of Manitoba pulling together instead of dividing down party lines, so to speak. We're going to have just a real presence at the national event. I think